Heard from the fire chief as well as the police chief. Now, a couple of things to break down here. First, the actual situation with the pump station out there, the Barrowtown pump situation. As you heard, they are looking for another meter or so for it to drop so they can get into a safer zone over the next 24 hours to make sure that it is working. And thankfully, it has been holding. About 300 or so, they said, volunteers came out last night to the pump station, and they were able to put enough sandbags and create a dam so that the pump station did not fail. That is great news that it is still working in the Sumas Prairie area. They have, however, a lot of people that they're trying to rescue out of that area. There was about 120 calls in the queue last night alone, police were saying, and they were able to rescue hundreds of people from chopper as well as boat rescue. Some people were able to leave on their own steam. So that also good news that they are able to help people. And then also an update on the fire that is taking place at the RV Fraser Way sales there. It is a huge fire, and we do have Amber Belzer up there right now in our Global One chopper. Now, we just heard from the fire chief, Amber, that there's at least about 100 RVs on fire, as well. A propane filling station is also of concern. What can you see from your vantage point?
Yes, that is true. I counted about 35 rows of vehicles, RVs and pickup trucks that are burning right at the moment, and that will expand. So they are probably right that there's a couple hundred vehicles down here burning. Now, we have been watching this fire truck blast some water on a single site just on the nowhere near the fire, but it looks like that is the propane filling station that they were referring to in that press conference. And then the power lines are right here, right next to this, and as you can see, the flames are getting really close, and they mentioned that the smoke particulate could ground the power lines in the area, which are in the flood zone, so that could be really bad as well. But at least the fire crews got pretty close because, as they mentioned, the water did drop 2 meters overnight, so they were able to get to Highway 1 and very close to this this business via Atkinson Road. So they are close by. They are trying to keep matters as safe as they can, but it is in this flooded out area, so access is a bit of a challenge right now.
Yeah, no
the
kidding.
Smoke you can see as well, really billowing out of the area and headed southwest through the residential area, and part of this area hasn't been evacuated, so those residents, as mentioned, should keep their windows closed right at this time.
Amber, for you, I don't know if you're high enough probably, but can you smell any of that even in your chopper?
No, we're staying clear of it right at the moment because it is very toxic, lots of plastic, lots of fuel as well, so we're trying to stay out of it. But due to the deep black color of the smoke, you can tell that it is pretty bad, so anyone should avoid the smoke if you can.
Yeah, thank you so much for that update. And as you mentioned, BC Hydro is working with the city to make sure that particulate matter doesn't get into those transmission lines, and keep your windows and doors closed. Thanks, Amber. That's Amber Belzer for us. Let's turn it over now to Mark to see exactly how the day is shaping up.